Hi, I'm Sandy Allnock from Operation Right Home, and I'm here with 2 things and a recipe. Thing number 1 is our waiting list. It's growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And you know why? Because you keep making beautiful cards. Our heroes are passing the word around to everybody, and they're hearing about it from other people, how great the cards are, and they want more cards, and you just need to come back from vacation and make more cards. That's all there is to it. It's all your fault because you make such good cards. Thing number 2 is that summer is ending. I know somewhere it's summer, but it's almost the end of summer for Operation Right Home. By mid-August, your shipper needs to send out all of the summer cards. Get them to her in time to give her time to process them and pack them up. That would be most fantastic, because you don't want yours to end up waiting for next year. Our recipe is inspired by a question from Cheryl, who wanted to know what is the perfect mix of cards to have in her box that she sends in to her shipper. The example I'm going to share is for 100 cards. Now, you can have less than 100 cards, you can have more than 100 cards, but I wanted to give you this as an idea. If our shippers packed 100 cards into a box, what the proportion of those themes would be. For a non-holiday season, half the box would be general cards. Blank, hello, hi, thinking of you, anything general. You could send this to anyone, meaning you could send it to a coworker, you could send it to a friend, you could send it to a spouse and say I'm thinking of you, but it doesn't have to specifically be an intimate family. Next would be 12 love cards. That would be people that you love. That would be your family, your close friends, like your dog. That would be your kids. That would be, see, she came in right on cue, look at that. Your spouse, all those love sentiments. So it possibly includes hugs and cherish and treasured and those kinds of things, because that's what you would say to someone you love intimately. We would put 12 missing you cards in a box of 100. In missing you, I also include dreaming of home, those kind of wistful sentiments. We would also include 12 birthday. Birthday is one of the ones we always end up with just a little too much of. Sometimes boxes and boxes too much. And then 12 thank you cards. We get lots of requests for them, and we don't usually get nearly as many of that as anything else. And if you were sending a box of 100, all that totaled up does not quite equal 100. So your other 2 would be any hero cards. And you could always add some more to it. That's perfectly fine to do more than 2 any hero cards. For a holiday season, we would take half of the general cards and we would make them specifically holiday focused. So they would be Christmas or happy holidays or peace, or things that you would really send for Christmas. The other half of the half would be winter cards. So it would be thinking of you, winter, snow, let it snow. Think about cards you could still send in January. That way they can use the first 25 Christmas cards, use all those up. If they still need more Christmas cards, they can use the snowy cards and just write their Merry Christmas in it. But if they don't need them, then they could save those and write them home later. Now, I hope that makes sense. You certainly don't have to follow this ratio. You have some mojo going on missing you or thank you or love cards, and especially if your shipper has asked for them, you can rock on and make a whole box of them. That's perfectly fine. If you're getting together with your friends and they really, really, really want to do Christmas cards, that's okay too. But that would be the recipe that we would send out, so you can take that into consideration when you send your cards in. If you learned something from this video, please click that like button down below. If you would like to see more spoons and pot holders, you might want to click the subscribe button up there, because you never know when spoons and pot holders are going to show up again on this vlog.